Oh, thank God. I always get nervous when it doesn't transition over.
Well, hello everyone. And hello internet. It is us.
We're back.
Because it's Wednesday.
Whoa.
We're back. We're back, baby. But yeah, it is Wednesday night, our midweek palate cleanser, some Dungeons and Dragons. Couple of quick shout outs, as I am wont to do, for Foundry Tabletop, Incarnate, Dungeon Alchemist, who provide all of our maps and software of that kind. Hero Forge, Monument Studios, Pocket Bard. Hopefully my computer doesn't crap its pants and all of our music and then my entire computer doesn't crash like happened last time.
We'll find out.
We'll see. It's only one way to find out. But because I know we didn't meet last week, who would like to give us a quick recap of the story as told thus far? What the hell's going on, gang?
Helia tried to kill me. It was rude.
That's true. We
That
went
is-
into it. We went into a temple
We did.
You did.
For a phoenix, supposedly.
for a phoenix. And what? And we did seem to find stuff that indicated people at some point were coming up here to do some form of religious practice. Whether or not that is still happening, it seems like stuff is kind of old.
Correct.
So maybe this is a disused temple. Maybe everyone who came in here got killed by the phoenix. But yes, we did that. We went into a room with a large altar that has a, definitely not mysteriously glowing gem. Not tempting at all to take, not whatsoever. And then, I don't know, suddenly some of our companions just were gone, and in their place were these terrible smoke monster-y fire things.
That's an apt description, yeah. So right now we are in the middle of combat. And if memory serves me correctly, which I really hope it does, I believe it is Lula's turn.
Yes.
Lula, you are you are standing between the door. Let me unpause this.
Hold on. Don't do anything yet.
Oh God.
I forgot that I messed with the things. When you died, I messed with the overlay.
Yeah. You sure did.
So we can't see me. So give me a second.
And Rhodes is the DM.
Rhodes is the DM.
So take it away, Rhodes.
What do we
Sweet.
get?
The effect has ended. The phoenix is now our pet.
Yes.
And is going to stop the volcano from erupting, and also we win D&D.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Everyone just vamp for a second.
Vamp?
What is this, 1940?
Vamp.
New questions.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
do
the sunlight, it
questions.
burns. I hate garlic.
An asshole.
Guess you're not going to be making lasagna then.
Ooh.
Me becoming a vampire would truly be a fate worse than death. I put garlic in goddamn everything, and I put far
At
too
unholy
much.
amounts.
Mm-hmm.
I put too much garlic in fucking everything.
No,
you
it was
measure
just
with
the
your
correct
heart.
amount of garlic.
But yeah, let me pull up my list here. I was going to skip these to jump right into the combat, but as long as we're vamping,
Sorry.
everybody roll me a quick D100.
8. I rolled cleric numbers today.
I did
Good
too. I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Helia, what location encountered in the campaign has your character felt the most at home in, or just generally liked the most?
I realize how this makes her look, but Moonlight Row.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'm surprised at that or not.
I was actually kind of proud of Moonlight Row. Like I wanted there to be some kind of like Vegas Strip, Bourbon Street kind of vibe for that area.
Like she doesn't live terribly far from it, and I think she frequents it for some of the little dive bars there, and just there's always good information there. They probably have the best food stalls. It's like, the hole in the wall places. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Reds.
I wanted there to be like a good mix of just like that party atmosphere where you could go and just be and everything is kind of at your fingertips. But then have like the really cool places like the Dire Keg be not very far off. So I'm really glad you like Moonlight Row. Sam, you rolled a 7.
7.
Describe your character's current appearance, clothes, armor, scars they've picked up along the journey, etc.
She has light brown hair, silvery-ish eyes, is always covered in like soot and grease, and like has kind of morphed a little bit of that into like her own personal like makeup. Her hair is always pulled back away from her face, typically held with like a pair of goggles, like as a headband. Armor is what armor is she wearing? Studded leather, so it's like bits and I feel like it's not like consistent like studs, it's like nuts and bolts that she's like poked through leather armor and like kind of made her own. She carries a shield. Again, it's like a instead of like an official shield of like from like a blacksmith or something, it's probably like somebody she took metal and just like a ball peen hammer and like hammered out like the general shape of a shield and kind of welded that together.
It's in roughly the same shape as like Brutus's chest.
Kinda, yeah. It's probably an old chess piece.
Part.
It's
yeah.
It was try number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then just like general clothes, she always wears like some sort of like she typically goes towards like earth tones. Probably some sort of like apron underneath the armor, like with her, that's for her working gear, and gloves. Scar wise, I'm sure she's accumulated scars throughout the adventuring and like stuff like that, mostly her hands. She wields axes, so like I'm sure she's not any sort of stranger to it, but also like her own work. The number of times she's taken like a screwdriver to something and slipped and just fucking dug out her own palm or like part of her thumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the scars are probably not so much from the adventuring, but it's all on your hands just from your own tinkering of hurting yourself.
For sure. Like blisters, her nails are always like bruised and like the purple, like she like has jammed something, that kind of stuff. It's not rare for her to have like a broken finger or a busted knuckle at some point, because she's also a little like she's dexterous, but she's got like that doesn't understand her own like space, and her workshop is so crammed full of shit that like she gestures and knocks over like a pile of shit.
She's agile, but at the same time has no spatial awareness.
Yeah, pretty much. And like just it's become a hazard at that point, and so it's like bumps and bruises, but it's all just like her usual her being herself.
Okay. Rhodes, what did you got?
I got 95.
95.
Opposite of these guys.
What languages does your character speak, and how did they learn them?
He speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Gnomish, so probably like the most commonly spoken languages in this city and area. So he probably spoke Gnomish at home, like in the house, and then learned Common in school because that's what you learn, and then took Dwarvish as an extracurricular and learned that one too because everybody else knew Dwarvish.
I always liked the idea of, so you're a gnome, so it very much tracks that gnomish is what's spoken at home. Dwarven would probably be like the official language of the city, but then Common is probably like a like the global trade language that everybody just kind of knows Common if you want to communicate with someone from other kingdoms, other lands. But Common is probably not what is actually spoken very often. Unless no one else knows Dwarven, in which case forget everything I just said.
I do.
I don't know Dwarven.
You don't know Dwarven? Dwarvish? I do.
She's Faye.
Oh, true.
You don't need that.
Yeah, it's
And that probably
fine.
works in their favor because then they, like, again, everybody speaks Common, but they speak Common more often as a group, and other people are probably like, then tune it out and don't really pay attention to what they're saying because they're like, who the fuck is speaking Common? Whatever. Foreigners.
Yeah.
And then they can have like semi-secret conversations.
Yeah.
All right. And Tina, what did you roll?
21.
21. Does your character have any noticeable scars? If so, what are their stories?
I think now probably some form of not really scar because they don't scar in the same fashion, but like some
But
form
I'm sure
of
your
permanent
plates get
ding.
like gouged, or
Yeah.
you got like, or like
Like
your
soldered back
skull-
together.
Yeah.
From the gate under the mountain.
Yeah.
The big portcullis. So I feel like there's probably like scar somewhere on the like, I don't know, like back shoulder blade or something. Since she kind of went down, dove under, and then got clocked. So it's probably, I feel like there was definitely some repairs that needed to happen later on. Like Lula did some quick fix while we were taking a long rest, which was just like pulled out the soldering iron to like make sure it's not a big open gap. But it probably does not look very pretty. We haven't had a lot of days to just kind of sit and do those things, so it's holding together.
You guys have been running pretty consistently. It's been one thing after another.
I'm just imagining Endeavor with one of those you know, the tool that car mechanics use to pop a ding out of a door, where it's like the suction cup and like the
Oh yeah, no, that's the minor stuff is basically that, and I imagine Endeavor, at least the metal pieces of Endeavor, to be like they're not polished and shiny. That's not the metal that was used. It was the stuff that Lula had in the workshop.
Yeah, they'll patch
or
shit.
Or you just carry around just like a fistful of hot glue sticks.
Yeah, just like hot glue
that you
and
can
then
stick
pull
on
the
a
ding
plate
out.
and melt down, and then
it's actually where all the wooden parts come from. It's just like, oh god, there's a gap, and just kind of go out to something, take it, and just it in. Perfect. It's I'm slowly turning into a tree. They're all just growing together inside.
Yeah.
Your true form.
All right. Well, with that, let us continue the battle. And we will continue with Lula.
Me. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry. The problem with doing stuff in studio mode in OBS is that everything is really tiny. So everyone's shit is still a little fucky.
So, as kind of a recap here, just so that everybody's on the same page, Lula, you are currently facing the open doors that you came in through.
No, I thought they were shut.
No, they are shut. They should be shut.
I mean, they could be open.
No, they are in fact shut. So you are facing that door that you came in through. Between you and that door, directly in front of you is one of these like magma smoke method things. Actually it is a line of all three of them that are between, and they are standing between you and Zilny, who just took a major hit against one of them. And then behind you, you have Endeavor and this large glowing gem on this pedestal.
Can I roll some sort of... So I know we all stepped in, the door shut.
Mhm.
Endeavor had been...
I didn't step in.
You
I
jumped
did a
in.
I did a big jump to the center
And you
platform.
were near the orb.
Yeah, no, I went to go lick it.
Okay.
I was big. I was a cat.
Can I
I went to go like this.
Yeah. To knock it off the table, because why not? Because you're a cat.
Yeah.
Can I do some sort of maybe either intelligence or investigation to see, or maybe arcana to see if like this orb is emitting any energy for like these Mephits as like a source, or like just to try and get an idea of what this room is about?
I will let you roll investigation if you move to the gem. Otherwise, perception or arcana.
Let's just do arcana then. 24.
20 even?
24.
24. There is definitely some big magic coming off of this gem. With more concentration over time or more study over time, you presumably could get some more information. But right now, big magic.
Big magic, cool. Okay. I'm gonna attack the Mephit in front of me then.
Okay. I will say that
that's okay.
that check is your bonus action.
Okay. That's fine. First one is a 19 on the die for a 27.
Which I can only assume that hits.
Yeah. Oh, right, because I'm attacking my versus AC. Yeah. And then the second one... ties are going to me?
Ties
or
go
me?
to the attacker.
Okay, so that one also hits.
Because that is, I usually, as you guys all know, ties, at my table, ties always go to the player because I think that's more fun. But when we're doing a player versus player situation, I like to use the raw interpretation, which is ties go to the attacker.
Alright, so that is 16 points of damage total.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn for now.
Okay. How's that particular Mephit look?
Half. Bloodied
Okay.
for sure.
All right. It is now Elza's turn. And Elza is right in front of her is one of these Mephits. She's got her allies Helia and Brutus on either side, but then her path to the gem in the center of the room is, kind of not obstructed or blocked, but there are the other two Mephits in the room in her way in that regard. So, um, Elza is going to. She's going to rear back and with her heavily armored gauntlet, which is this gauntlet holding a flail, but she's not going to use the flail. She is just going to punch as hard as she can at this Mephit that's right in front of her.
Zill, I need you to get out of there. This is a bad spot to be.
Yeah.
Will a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. So that particular Mephit, bobs and weaves out of the way. And that is Elza's turn. Next up is Brutus. Brutus just took a pretty considerable couple of hits from this Mephit in front of him.
Yeah. Dude's gonna... He's just gonna attack back.
Okay.
I always knew I hated that dog.
That's not a...
Eight.
Endeavor, that's not a dog. That's one of the
It's a
Mephit's
dog-shaped
attack.
Mephit.
It is a Mephit-shaped Mephit.
It's gonna miss.
Alright.
Still blaming the dog.
That brings us back up to the top of the initiative with Helia. Helia, you do have an ally within 5 feet, but there is that one Mephit that you and Elza are trying to beat to a pulp.
Yeah, she's gonna swing at the guy right in front of her, the Mephit.
Mephit's blocking the door.
Mm-hmm. That is
You won't let me move! I was just standing here innocently.
Does 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
16 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Okay. Times.
And then she's just gonna bring her sword back across and do it again. That's 23 to hit.
Oh.
Yes.
For another 4 points of slashing damage.
How does that particular Mephit look?
Like a third.
Okay.
Of my hit points are left.
Uh,
Me.
That was my action, bonus action,
roll it into
and
character.
I'm not gonna move.
No,
Okay.
nope, not gonna happen. We're gonna fix this.
Endeavor, it is your turn.
Who's my other ally? How's Lula? How's Lula feeling?
Lula's, I mean, if you're gonna do a mass heal, great, but otherwise focus on Zill.
Okay, sounds good.
She's okay.
Cool. So for Zill, we
Set.
are going to bonus action healing word because he's gotten he's got surrounded by the Mephits. It's not good. Which is 4, 3, 2. So plus 4 is 4. So it's 13. Healing to you,
And did all
Zill.
of the good work I just did.
Exactly. And because that Mephit's an a-hole and keeps attacking Zill, action I am going to cast Thorn Whip,
Rude.
which is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. I'm assuming that these Mephits are not that these Mephits are large or smaller.
They are large or smaller, yes.
Awesome. So you take 8 of the damage. And you get pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm sorry, which one are you targeting?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because she was an asshole and knocked me out of made me not be a cat anymore. Yeah.
So I'll say
There we go.
you end up there.
Does Zilly
Cool.
get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it is forced movement.
Okay.
That does not provoke attacks of opportunity, much to my chagrin, because that would be quite the OP combo.
Yeah.
For the
That'd be
record,
a
said
dick
Mephit
move.
is looking a little bit worse for the wear. Maybe a lot worse for the wear.
Okay.
And my move, I'm getting up onto this big altar thing.
You're getting all up on it.
So that next round I'll try and something. But yes, that's my thing. I will just kind of keep an eye on all these sketchy fuckers.
All right, next up is Zilny. One of those Mephits, the one that's been, rocking your shit, gets pulled away a little bit, but you still have the other one that's right in your face.
I do, and I'm not the type of fighter that likes to have people in their face, like at all. So, I am going to disengage and not be next to this Mephit. I don't want to be next to this Mephit. Where seems like a safe zone? Yes, there, across the room. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. And gunslingers don't have bonus actions, so we're good. I'm just gonna strategically place myself.
All right. That brings us to Lula.
Oh. It's gonna take far more. She's just gonna, seeing Endeavor get up on the pedestal in the orb, she's gonna turn and try and keep the 3 Mephits, kind of stay between them and Zill.
Okay.
And she will, knowing it would have been way easier with Brutus to help, is gonna swing at that Mephit. That one. Second is gonna be a miss as well.
Okay.
And that is, she's just gonna, I'm gonna actually just kind of scoot right there.
Okay, perfect.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
That's not good.
What's not good?
Nothing.
Next up is Elsa. And Elsa is going to Elsa doesn't really know where to go because these Mephits are acting contrary to how she would think that they might act. So she's a little confused, so she's just gonna move here. And she is going to throw her returning hand axe. Not her new obsidian axe. Just one of the hand axes. And she's going to throw it at Lula.
That is rude.
No.
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 Okay. The cousins are not doing great.
No, they are not. So it is now Brutus's turn.
Brutus is gonna attack the Mephit in front of him. He knows what to do. And that will definitely hit. And that is a D8 plus 3. Minimum damage, because wouldn't be me if I didn't roll garbage even against myself. And
Do you want to crit yourself?
No,
I'm confused.
but like I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna stay where he is and just try and kind of keep on this one.
Okay.
This is the one that was in Lula's place. He thinks that it took Lula.
All right. That brings us back to the top with Helia.
All right. She's gonna move. Yeah. And she's gonna be like, "Good boy, Brutus." And then as she's running past Elsa, she's gonna be like, "I don't know what that gem does, but get to the altar. Get the gem first." And then she's gonna point her swords at
Yay! Oh.
Flanking with Brutus.
Okay. Because I know you're gonna hit me.
It's 17 to hit.
17 is my AC.
Eyes go to the attacker.
Yep.
All right.
I am going to, as a reaction, because you hit, go ahead and roll your damage. That's not going to change anything. Oh, do I want to do that, or do I want to do that? How far were you? You can dash, though. I'll need you to make a con saving throw, please.
19 points of slashing damage. My con
still on your feet?
is 12.
You are blinded.
Okay.
As the she holds up, you don't see it, but for some reason the Mephit like moves its arm up, and like this flash spark from the flames just blinds you, and you are blinded. Hold on, I just had it. Until the end of your next turn.
Okay. So, to that end, she would, as her bonus action, she's gonna swing back at you, which I assume would have been at disadvantage.
Will be at disadvantage, yes.
But because of flanking, I have advantage, so it's straight roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have too many sheets open. I really need a third monitor, guys.
Third monitor is great, man.
That's where it's at.
That's 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Okay. So her short sword, she brings it back to her arm. Just misses. And so that's my action, bonus action. I'm blinded, and that's my movement, so that's my turn.
All right. Endeavor, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lula. Poor Lula does not look very hot. But
Or she looks a little too hot.
yeah, like she's looking
Yeah.
she's looking more singed than usual. Um, However, I am up near this gem. How large is this gem?
Um, size of a baseball.
Okay, so like, is it embedded in the altar or is it like?
It is. It is set in like a setting.
Mhm.
And the setting is like part of the altar.
Does it look like something one can grab?
You can reach out and grab it.
I'm gonna reach out and grab it.
Okay. I
As an
need you to
action.
make a Constitution saving.
All right.
I should get a shield.
21.
21. Okay. You take 6 points of fire damage.
Cool.
But you are able to. But you hold on to it. It's still like in its setting.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't like removed it or anything, but it is hot and it burns you.
It's hot
as soon
and it
as you
burns
touch
me.
it.
Cool. Otherwise, though, it seems it's reacting the same.
Yeah.
Cool. Who do I have over here? I got allies who are Zil.
Are you trying to remove it from?
If I don't think I can remove it, I'm going to call to one of my allies,
Okay.
because if it's something where I judge that I am not exceptionally strong, I am very good at other things, but not that.
Okay.
But I have allies who have both tools and also one who can shoot things really well.
Okay.
Okay, that makes
Like
more
pew
sense.
pew the settings off.
No, I was thinking just pew pew the gem itself.
Oh, okay. That's probably smarter.
So you grab this gem. You are holding this gem, which is set as if like a gemstone is set in a ring.
Okay.
Is the kind of like setting that it's in. So you are able to keep hold of it, do you? Or
Yeah.
do you instinctively let go?
No, not with Elsa coming, not with a Mephit coming forward, seemingly making a beeline for said area.
Okay.
So I will keep my hand on it. I can deal with the heat for now. It's not too bad. So I will hold on to that, but as a bonus action, I'm gonna make sure my friend Lula doesn't die.
Thanks.
Okay.
So we'll do second level. Second level healing word to you. Is 2d4 plus 4. Is 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 4 is 10.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh,
And I am good. That is my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Zilny.
Okay, so Endeavor yells out at me like, "Oi, get the gem."
Yeah.
So technical question, Dustin. So forceful shot. Use a grip point. On a hit, the creature takes damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away. I mean, I don't know how that would work with the gem, though, because my goal is to use the forceful shot, as it's called, to push it off.
And the DC for that strength, you said it's a strength save?
It's a strength save, DC 14.
Okay. Not dependent on the damage. It's just like a spell save DC.
No, yeah, just like a, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could try it.
Okay.
Do it.
Sure. He's gonna try to shoot the rock. Really hope it has a low AC. I mean, it's a rock, right? It can't dodge.
I need you to make this attack with disadvantage.
Even if I step over here so I can see it better and come out of my cover.
Well, you are aiming for a gem that Endeavor currently has her hand.
You can aim through my hand.
Oh.
I'm
I
just
see.
saying.
All right. Okay. That is a 24.
Yeah,
Yes.
you hit the
Yeah.
gem.
Yes.
Okay. Does the forceful shot knock it off?
The DC is 14.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that you successfully shoot the gem out of its housing. It doesn't fly like the 10 feet or whatever, but the shock of it, frees it from the housing, and you essentially shoot it right out of Endeavor's hand. And it kind of just, falls to the ground.
Sweet.
It's good.
And if it matters, it takes 8 points of damage from the shot itself.
Okay.
I don't know if it has hit points.
Good.
Does it also take fall damage?
No.
No.
I had to try.
No.
You only take fall damage after the first 10 feet.
Like, I don't know how it works for rocks.
Rocks.
Yeah, so I will say I don't have a fucking I really need to just have some spiritual bread. Just
Would you like the icon I made of spiritual bread?
no.
Because I'm dumb.
You're gonna need it at some point.
Potentially at the end of this fight.
Yeah,
Just saying.
maybe. If you hit me
Sam,
again,
I just
yeah.
want you to remember that we're friends when we switch back to Sunday
Oh,
UDMing.
that's way too
Oh,
big.
what the fuck? Is that what came out of it?
Oh
Oh.
no, not an app, not that thing. Those are bad.
No, an apple is
That's what lives inside the water deep stone from Dragon Heist.
all right.
The one that
This is
Solara
just
was
a little
talking to?
just a
Oh
little
yeah,
marker.
I had fun with that. Were those at the no, that was our intellective hours that I just picked up and held, and they
Yeah,
just
it wasn't the
their little
intellectual hours,
feet
but
didn't
no,
Yeah,
go.
and you
that's
threw it
the thing
against
that
the
lives in
wall.
the stone. They're awful.
Yeah,
They're not great.
they're like river krakens.
Cool.
But intelligent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, krakens are intelligent. Anyway.
I digress.
So, yeah, Zilny, this gem, still just a gem, just kind of clatters to the ground. It is in this space. I just kind of just grabbed the first thing I saw.
Aboleth. Lovely.
And that brings us to Lula's turn.
Sorry. I would like to step back 5 feet behind my cover.
That's your call. Sufficiently messed up. Lula is gonna disengage.
Sorry, I love you.
10, 15, 20, 25. I can't do that. I can't disengage on a bonus. That's my action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bonus action, fuck it up.
Can't do anything with that either. That's all I got. Unless you can let me, investigate the gem.
Not from this distance.
I'm adjacent.
No, you're not. Oh, I guess you are kind of adjacent.
If I need to, I will go here instead of here. I was here.
Yeah. No, that's fine. You can come up onto the pedestal and do you reach out and try to grab the gem?
You said it fell, or is Endeavor still holding it?
It has fallen to the ground.
Oh yeah, she'll pick it up.
Okay.
Could
Constitution
probably
saving throw.
Because she's dumb. She's not dumb.
Endeavor's like, wait, no, it burns. Then again, Lula has burns all over her hands.
Yeah, that's not really a... Doesn't burn worse than what I just got hit with.
No, it might.
Okay, so that's a 10 plus 3 is 13. However, she's also going to... I don't know if it's going to work, but... I'm going to use Flash of Genius. Whenever I make an ability check or saving throw, I can use my reaction to add a +4 to the roll.
Okay.
So it's a 17.
You take 2 points of fire damage as it is very hot to the touch. It's a hot potato.
Hot potato. Hot.
But you are able to hold it in your...
Cool. Can I...
So go ahead and make that investigation check.
15.
You look at this gem, and it is glowing with the same brightness as a large torch. And its glow is not quite pulsing, not quite flickering, but it is a firelight type flicker. But you do not see any kind of carvings or runes or writings or anything like that on the gem itself.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Elza. Elza kind of glances back at Brutus and says, "Come on, Brutus, let's get him." And Elza is going to take a step forward here. And is going to make an attack against Endeavor. And is going to just rear back and is just going to try and punch you.
Cool.
That is a dirty 20.
Hits.
You take 9 points of thunder damage. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I need a concentration check for that fairy fire.
Oh. Concentration is 22.
Okay. So the fairy fire is still up. You take 9 points of thunder damage.
All right.
And that is Elza's turn. Brutus.
Brutus is gonna follow the next best Lula and chase down that Mephit. He doesn't know any better.
Okay.
And will miss. Thank God.
That brings us to the top of the initiative with Helia.
Sam, how long was I blind for?
Till the end of this turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. How does that work with movement? I'm not super familiar with the conditions.
I will say...
And I'll be right back.
First, I will say make a perception check. With disadvantage.
Well, I rolled 2 16s.
Okay.
So, that is a 23.
23.
Yeah.
You can hear that. I'm just using, cardinal directions on the map. You can hear the gunshot that came from the southeast.
Mhm.
And you can hear a Mephit and Brutus from the southwest.
Okay. I think she is more likely to move towards Brutus, knowing there's an ally there.
Okay.
So
So
I would like to move here, which I don't think is all of my movement.
So you're gonna move at half speed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which would be 15 feet, so I could get exactly to where I would like to be, if possible.
okay.
So here.
I would like you to make an athletics check.
9.
9.
Mm.
You trip on the corner of that pedestal. You are in the space. You think you are in the space that you want to be, but
Okay.
you are prone.
Okay. Am I prone like flat on my face, or am I like on one knee?
You fall flat on your face.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to get up since I can dash on bonus action.
Okay.
And that would be another set of movement, so I'll get up. And then I'm going to try to hit the ally that I can hear Brutus attempting to attack.
What the hell?
Okay.
I thought I lost you.
You are you're gonna make this attack with disadvantage.
Not a straight roll?
It's not gonna cancel.
Okay. Oh, you're so fucking lucky, Sam.
Did you roll nat 20?
Yep.
I can't say that with sneak attack you wouldn't have outright killed me.
What am I doing? I don't think that hits a 14.
14 will miss.
That's my turn. Because I used my bonus action to get up.
Endeavor. It is your turn.
Okay.
You just got punched in the face.
Yep.
And Lula is beset by the other two men as well.
I know, that's not
And
nice.
Lula's got the gem.
Lula's got the gem. Can you destroy the gem?
Maybe.
Is that a thing?
Uh,
Or maybe Zale, can someone destroy the gem?
I could try.
Cool. I definitely can't destroy the gem.
I can try.
Okay, which of my little fuckers?
I don't know if it'll kill all of us, but
I mean, we might all die to these Mephits.
also true.
We might all die
Meanwhile,
to these
in my
Mephits.
head, I'm like, don't let the Mephits get the gem, kill them, and then get the gem.
All right. I am I'm gonna get the fuck away. I will take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
I just want to get myself back toward this door. Get myself back up in here. I think is that 30? Yeah. Yep, okay.
I don't know if Brutus can take an attack. Is the pedestal too high?
Brutus would be allowed an attack of opportunity.
There's no pedestal in his way?
No.
Okay, then he will. But we'll miss. Unless your AC is less than a 13.
Now I see 17.
Yeah, no, he misses.
You do take 10 more points of thunder damage, and I need another concentration check from you.
Concentration check is 14.
Okay. So the fairy fire stays.
Fairy fire chills. And I am
sparkle.
going. Yep, and I am going to do the same thing I did last time and try and get this fucking Mephit off my friend. So once again, Thorn Whip out, strikes out from where I am to yoink the that particular Mephit over here. Kind of stumbling around, weird Mephit. Nat
I
20.
can see again.
Hey!
Fuck.
Dude. I'm gonna uncanny dodge this one.
You should probably do that. It's not going to be a ton, but it'll still be more. So, oh god, that I rolled. Those are not the right dice. It's like, why is that so high? That can't be that high.
Can't be that high.
Okay. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's 12 plus 4 is 16.
So 8.
Yeah,
So you
have
take-
to 8.
Half to 8, and then you are pulled. Once again, you are pulled 10 feet toward me.
Ah, you dirty hussy.
And I can't even heal the Mephit because I wouldn't want to do that.
Endeavor probably not your smartest decision, but I respect it.
Not gonna heal the Mephit.
And that brings us to Endeavor, unless you had a bonus action,
Bonus action. Who's looking?
which would need to be a cantrip, so you can't heal.
My bonus action could be a leveled spell. I used a cantrip for my action.
Is Thorn Whip a cantrip?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
So I can bonus action heal poor Lula, who I think is looking the worst out of us right now.
She's not looking great.
Yeah, so I might as well.
I only have 10 points of health. You could heal me.
Yeah, but I don't care about you.
That's
You ate my
rude.
friend, and then
Yeah,
tried to
you
kill
ate
her
my
other
friend.
friend.
So another
You
8 points of
eat her
healing to you,
friend.
Lula.
Just 8 points, thank you.
All right,
Alright.
all good.
Almost back up to
See
where
how
I was before we walked into this room.
All right, that brings us to Zilny.
Okay, I'm going to take a step from behind my pillar.
Safety pillar.
Hmm.
hmm
Yeah. I am a ranged fighter, okay?
hmm
It's an emotional support pillar.
Yeah.
And I see Lula holding the gem and some Mephit trying to bite her. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to shoot that Mephit.
Okay.
Brutus. Bureau 7. Brutus,
Does an
Brutus, let's see.
18 hit
Oh,
Brutus?
yeah, it does.
I don't know. He's metal. He is armor, so.
He is armored. He has an AC of 15, which is pretty impressive, but yes.
So that shed is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Shot number 2 is a 15 on the die.
Ties go to the attacker, so yep.
Oh, 15 on the die, so it's 24 to
Oh,
hit.
so yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
I heard on the die. I know you said it. I just heard 15.
Oh, good. And that's 13 points of damage.
Brutus is out.
Brutus is out.
And he doesn't get saving
Brutus.
throws. He just
It's like when I accidentally knocked his head off.
yeah.
So,
Sorry, Brutus.
Elza and Helia, you see, this, this Mephit duck out from behind this pillar and fire some kind of projectile at Brutus, and it pierces a hole clean section, and Brutus collapses motionless. The rest of you see Zilny duck out from behind their emotional support pillar, fire a few shots, and this like smoke and magma method that is kind of like half flying in place and half standing, finally collapses to a heap, unmoving. So Brutus is out of commission. And
not my fault.
that brings us to Lula.
Lulu would be so sad right now. Except instead she's gonna take her... F. Oh, do I just shocking grasp it? Or do I do the Eldritch Blast? I'm gonna shocking grasp it. So she's gonna take the gem and like her shocking grasp is not so much like inherent magic, it is like just like a string of copper wire that comes from like a battery pack in her shoulder or something and just comes up through her gloves like a tase glove. And she's just gonna grab it and shocking grasp.
Okay. Is that an attack check or a saving throw?
It's an attack check.
Okay.
And it is a touch attack.
I mean, you're holding it,
I'm
so
holding
just deal the damage.
Just deal the damage. Okay. 12 points of lightning damage.
Of lightning damage?
Yeah.
You fire this spell, and as the electricity courses like through the wires around the gem, the gem does not appear to be a...
Okay. She'll yell out to Endeavor. Lightning doesn't do it. It was only
Throw it in the lava.
cantrip. I kick it out. Throw it in the lava?
Throw it in the lava.
Where?
That's what you do with outside.
That's what you do with forbidden magical items?
Yeah. That's what you're... I heard some stories of
I heard
that's
this
what you
halfling
do.
went to this very volcano.
Yeah. Have you not heard that legend?
It was him and his boyfriend and their weird guide.
Yeah. They hired this really weird dude.
Been in the caves way too long.
That's right, Miss Lula. I want to hear about Frodo and the ring.
Oh, I was not picking up what you were putting down. I was like, what the fuck's that from?
A halfling and a cursed magical item in a volcano. And
No, the
you
boyfriend is what got me.
Oh,
Like, boyfriend. And I was like, what kind of gay
How is
fan-
Samwise not
gay volcano
Frodo?
fan fiction are you reading?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I just read Lord of the Rings.
Gay Lord of
So that brings us to Elsa. Elsa is with a shout. Elsa is going to move here.
Oh, go away.
And
Why don't you invite your sister?
is going to make an attack against you.
Cousin who is going to kick my ass.
So mean.
Does a 12 hit?
Oh, does not hit.
Okay. So wing and a miss.
Swing, bada bada.
Get better, kid.
And
Not
that
right now,
brings
though.
us back to the top with Helia.
Okay. I can see again. And so this bunghole that keeps pulling me towards them.
Yep.
I would like you to please roll I'd like to make an insight check against your deception for insightful fighting.
Yeah, you would.
What's that modifier?
It's 0.
Hey, it's not a -1.
That's only because I carry a lucky stone. Didn't roll terrible though, so 14.
15.
Oh.
Yeah, not surprising.
So I can use my sneak attack against you. That was my bonus action. So
Does your insightful fighting help understand who it really is?
it just says you can make an insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by their deception. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target, even if you don't have advantage. So,
I was hoping you like learn stuff.
yeah,
I'm
apparently not.
Not
So
Cobalt Soul Monk.
You learn if
Yeah.
I'm trying to deceive you, but I'm not.
yeah. So then, to that end, I'm gonna swing my sword and try to hit you.
No
I'm
way.
I'm gonna go out.
No way. Really?
Did you really?
Mhm.
Oh, the tides are turning.
Shit.
Yeah,
We got a
I'm-
game going.
Okay. Get my calculator
Your base damage is what, Court?
20,
out.
29.
6 times 4 is
24.
24
Mhm.
plus another 9.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'm out.
31.
So
You can roll though to see how
24
many you
plus
would have
9.
gotten over it.
I'm gonna.
33.
I'm gonna.
I actually would like you to roll the damage.
Okay.
I really want to see the number too.
So that's 24 plus 9 is
33.
33. That's pretty good. Six. 59 points of damage.
If you had rolled that on mine, you would have outright killed Lula.
If you had
Ooh.
rolled that at the start of the fight, you still would have taken me out because my hit points are 59 normally.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There we go.
I rolled really good on my damage.
Alright.
So, Tina, just to be clear, you are not put into the negative equal to or greater than your hit point maximum.
No,
Okay.
not even close.
Okay. All right, so, Helia, you are blinded. You take a
Not
few-
blinded anymore, but yeah.
Well, as you are, when you are blinded, what happens is you move around towards what you think should be an enemy, trip over a corner of this dais in the middle of the room, and then get yanked farther down in that direction towards the other end of the room. Your sight comes back as you turn around, Mephit in your face, and instinctually you just pierce it, center of mass. And that particular Mephit just slumps to the ground, unmoving.
She's just gonna
You have the bonus action.
no, I used my bonus action.
Oh, that's right, you did.
So you still have your movement.
Yeah. She's gonna move here. Whoop. And just be ready for the next round.
Okay. Endeavor, you are out of commission.
Do I get to roll that save?
I do think it's very entertaining to know that the first two casualties were the automatons.
Helia's very fond of Endeavor. She's gonna be really upset.
It's fine.
Um,
Do I roll or no?
No, I am rolling for you.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I
I
don't
know how you've been rolling lately.
Mm-hmm. Can you do
Zilmi,
different? Can
it
you
is
get a
your
new
turn.
set of dice for that, please?
I'm also, I think, the only person in the party who can cast Revivify.
It's fine.
100%.
100% you are. But we're not gonna let it get that far, okay?
Zilny, it is your turn.
Okay. Zil can see. To be fair, he can't see from where he is that Endeavor went down. He just can see Lula getting tag teamed right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna take a shot at the Mephit unknown to be Helia.
Oh, and the fairy fire.
Oh yeah, so you get advantage.
No,
the fairy fire goes away.
No longer.
Lost
The fairy
advantage.
fire goes away.
None of us took advantage of that advantage.
I know.
You were too
No,
much
I
of a
did use it
menace.
once.
You did.
Yeah. 17 to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'll uncanny dodge
14
this.
points of damage.
So 7.
Okay. And shot numero dos. So that's a 22 to hit.
I only have
Threw
3
it across
points
the
of health
room. We'll
left.
get that later.
How many? Fuck.
Oh.
Well, I just rolled 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So this particular Mephit goes down and is slumps to the ground, unmoving. Lula, it is your turn.
What is the action economy?
Unless Rhodes, unless you have like a bonus action or anything. Or are you done?
Yeah. I have no bonus actions.
Okay.
Damn, it's Zil and Lula against Elza now.
Yeah, that's. I don't think Elsa's actually been touched.
One time.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm going to. What's the action economy for telling Bug to go to Endeavor? It would be my bonus action to tell it to do a thing. And my action to burn the spell I wanted to cast.
And your reaction.
My reaction
to be casting it through Bug. But Bug moves on its own.
Bug moves on its own. Well, no, it's not my reaction. It's its reaction.
Its reaction?
It's Bug's reaction.
Oh.
Under reactions, under Bug's stat block, it says the homunculus delivers a spell you cast that has a range of touch.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it would be Bug's movement and reaction, your action and bonus action.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I think I've been doing that wrong.
No, you did it. You've been doing it right. We've done it right before.
Okay.
Dermot did it right. So Bug, you don't need to put Bug on the map. Bug is gonna go to Endeavor and cast Cure Wounds. And I can only do first level. For fucking
Doesn't matter.
13 points.
Okay.
That leaves my reaction and my movement. Ooh. Okay. Then I'm gonna stay where I am. But Endeavor is back up.
Okay. Lula, you have Bug deliver that spell for you. The magic does appear to take hold, although, so Tina, you get those 13 hit points, but you are still unconscious.
Okay.
That's fine, as long as you're not rolling death throws.
Yeah, you are alive and at 13 hit points, unconscious.
Okay.
So that is Zilni and Lula. So it is Elza's turn. Elza is going to... She's going to look at the two remaining Mephits. She's going to look at Brutus and Helia, unmoving on the ground. And without the ability to really do, is actually going to run back towards this door.
Is she disengaging?
She does not.
Because
she is going to spend her action to try and open that door.
Okay. Then I will...
So, yeah, attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. She would. And a 22 will hit.
22 will definitely hit.
10 points.
Don't kill your cousin.
Oh my god, she never let me live it down.
So as this Mephit turns and runs back towards the door, you are able to land a solid hit against them, and they stumble, almost falling off of this dais in the middle of the and they get to the door and just kind of like not even like resetting themselves, just shoulder first try to bash through the door, and the door does not open, barely moves. Brutus is out of commission, Helia is out of commission, and Dever is out of commission. Zilni, it is you.
Do I need to roll a death save?
I am rolling all of those for you.
In that case, I am going to shoot at the Mephit that is attempting to escape.
Okay.
It's gonna get out.
I know no better.
Oh, Lula.
Yeah.
You were still holding that gem on your last turn, correct?
Yep.
You take 6 points of fire damage, and I need a Constitution saving from you. This should have happened earlier, I apologize.
21.
Okay. Sorry, Zilni, make your attacks.
So I'm gonna use one attack to reload, and then
Okay.
I'll just make the one. 25 to hit. And 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to the coast a little bit more clear. I'm gonna step over here next to Lula. And that's all I got.
All right. Lula, it is your turn. Because you are still holding the gem, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
That is a Miss Jackson.
Okay. You take 1 more point of fire damage, but you are able to keep hold of the gem.
I'm just gonna attack it with my hand axe.
Attack the gem?
Yeah.
Okay. So you... Are you putting
I'm just gonna
like,
set it
down?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna like hold it to the side.
Okay.
Like keep my fingers hopefully out of the way enough, and then just bring the axe down.
Okay.
First attack. You want me to roll to attack then?
Yeah.
First is gonna miss with a 10.
A 10 is actually gonna hit it.
10 will hit it.
It's an object and it is restrained.
Okay. That is 6 points of...
Okay.
It's a radiant weapon. I don't know if it does radiant damage. 1 second, I can tell you. It's magical.
Okay. What is the overall damage, regardless of damage type?
6.
Okay.
And then
The gem does not appear to be
affected at all.
Yeah, your axe just bounces off of this gem. Anything else with a bonus action?
I mean, she's got a second attack, but if the hand axe isn't doing anything, then I mean, she'll try if I happen to get an at 20, but I really doubt that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Because that's all I can really do. She doesn't really do bonus actions.
Her bonus action is dead.
How amazing would that have been? Her bonus action is dead. She hits, but if you said that it's not going to do anything, 7 points.
7 points isn't. The axe just bounces again.
Yeah, that's all she can do.
Okay. It is Elsa's turn. After just being shot, she slumps a little bit against the door. And is going to... she's actually going to take a step forward. And she is going to throw her returning axe at Zilny. And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So you take 3 points of damage, and the axe returns back to Elsa's hand. And it is Zilny's turn.
When I shot the gem, obviously the forceful shot knocked it off, but did it look like the bullet did damage itself, or was it just the force that moved it?
You had done, 9 points of damage to it?
Yeah.
It was the force of that shot that essentially just, knocked it loose of its setting and knocked it out of Endeavor's hand. But otherwise, you didn't leave any kind of marks or anything on the gem itself.
Gotcha. In that case, seeing the struggle that Lula's having and the fact that he didn't do damage before either, he's going to focus on the remaining target to keep them safe while we figure out what the hell's happening, and is going to shoot the Mephit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. It's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, I rolled terribly.
What is the
literal
damage?
minimal? Base is 10. It's a D10.
Okay.
So I still have 15 points of damage. So I literally rolled a 1. Does that deserve jail or not? I can't tell. I'm going to purgatory. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Community service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An apology letter.
Yeah. You're sentenced with time served.
Yes. And then I do have another. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you fire that first shot. So this Mephit throws an axe at you, and it clips your shoulder, barely grazing you. And as you set yourself to open fire, you fire that first shot, And just as that shot hits, the Mephit is gone, and in its place, Elsa. And you see this like look of shock, and then realization, and then fear come across Elsa's face as she collapses to the ground. You look down and you see the unconscious, unmoving body of Helia. And on the dais, you see the wreckage of this Brutus just with through his mission that you recognize as.
Cutting out again, friend.
God damn it.
That one came through.
Of course it did. You look down in front of you and you see the unconscious, unmoving body of Helia. On the dais, you also see the unmoving wreckage. No, it's definitely my mic cord. You see the wreckage of Brutus.
That came through.
With a clear bullet hole through. No sooner do all of these puzzle pieces start to fit into place for the two of you that are still on your feet, that the light from the gem in Lula's hand starts to split into two colors. One of them blue, one of them orange inside this gem. And the red color starts to like orange tendrils start to come out of the and touch Zilny, Lula, and Helia. No, and Endeavor. The orange touches just the three of you, but the blue touches all six of you. Anyone who is unconscious is still unconscious, but you have 1 hit point, except for Endeavor. You have +1 hit point.
Cool.
But everyone is everyone is okay. Some of you are just unconscious. Fonzied. The three of you on the winning team, for the next 8 hours, you are resistant to fire damage.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And the gem goes dim.
Damn.
I need Zilny and Luke to.
Sorry,
So
you need us to
also
what?
make a perception check.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry, if I'm looking, I can tell because like I can read your lips, but I was typing.
It's a 4.
Perception 16.
16. The door at the southern end of the room, you hear a loud click sound come from that direction.
All right. Zill's probably looking between Brutus and Elsa, and You know, usually he's real proud of his work, but he's less proud right now. He's gonna go to Elsa. Like, he can't help Brutus in any way, shape, or form. Can't really help Elsa, but he can, like, just make sure she's still breathing.
Go ahead and make a check. A medicine check, if you would be so kind.
Okay. He apparently, you know, he had to take CPR class as a cop because he got a natural 21.
I'm playing with the gain on my mic to hopefully rule that out so I don't need to replace this cord.
They're cheap. I'll just order one.
I'm sorry, what was your medicine check?
Natural 20. Natural 20, so 21.
Okay. Elsa's armor has a couple of bullet holes in it. But she is alive and breathing. She just appears to be on.
Does my medicine check help, like, wake her up? I will, like, I'm trying to be gentle. I'm not gonna, like, smack her across the face. But, like...
You can spend an action just to rouse
okay.
someone from business.
Yeah, I would wake her up. And, like, first words out of my mouth is, "You didn't look like you. I'm so sorry."
She spends a moment getting her bearings and looks at you, and once she realizes that it's you, she kind of like stiffens up and tries to like scoot away from you out of fear. But once you say that, she realizes it just takes her a couple of extra moments to piece together what happened. And it was, oh, yeah, you didn't look like you either. And she slowly starts to get up. She's very sore. Being only at 1 hit point will do that.
Yeah, he'll help her to her feet, and, like, once she's up, just stick his hand out, be like, "I'll forgive you for punching me if you forgive me for shooting you."
He kind of looks it down at all of the bullet holes in her armor and shakes your hand and says, I'll send you a bill.
I'm not gonna pay for that, but okay. It's true.
And yeah, so Elsa comes over to the rest of you. Lula, you see Brutus just kind of on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, Helia's there too, so she's gonna... wanting to fix Brutus, but also making sure that Helia's okay, will go to Helia. And try and...
After I stabbed you too.
Yeah, and almost... You would... I'm so glad you were disadvantaged for that strike, because that would have absolutely outranked no death saves.
Would have been bad.
Real bad. Yeah. You want, like, a medicine check, just to wake her, like, gently wake her. For now.
Make a medicine check first.
Oh, no, nobody's been rolling great the past couple of rolls, but 14.
14.
Yeah.
You can tell that Helia is alive and breathing, just unconscious. So you can spend an action to shake / slap Helia awake.
Gently shake.
Hey, wake up! Bam!
Gently shake.
Ow. What the hell happened?
This, and she'll hold up the gem. Is it still hot?
No. It goes dim and cold.
Explain.
We thought you were Mephits.
But we were definitely fighting Mephits, me, Lula, and Brutus.
No. And she holds up, like, her shield arm where, like, there's a bunch of cuts and, like, slashes. You weren't.
Helia just is like, is that me?
Yeah.
That was me.
That was absolutely you.
Sorry. Everybody else okay-ish?
Look around. Is everyone else okay?
No one has checked on
Minus
Brutus yet.
Brutus.
I swear that wasn't me. Brutus was on my side.
Well, it wasn't me.
I don't do projectiles.
Yeah, I mean, the two of you walk over to Brutus. Clear bullet hole. Like, right through his midsection. Go ahead and make a Tinkerer's check.
Okay.
Or an investigation.
Yeah, I'll roll an investigation. I think you all need to start taking... Do I need to start taking, like, tallies of who... Brutus has only died by your hands, by the way.
I blame Dustin for this one, okay?
I mean, like, I did
anything.
knock his head off fully knowing that I was
Elza
hitting
rolled
Brutus.
like shit, like the whole time.
You created this scenario. You're
I
God
did-
in this world.
I did not create this scenario. ChatGPT created this scenario.
14 investigation.
Stupid robot.
You can
Robot versus the
tell-
robot.
Yeah. You can tell that there definitely is some damage, but it's a damage that can be pretty easily repaired.
Well, I have my smith's tools on me, and as an action, I can bring him back. It just takes it'll take a minute with all
Yeah.
his hit points.
Yeah.
I have to burn a spell slot to do it.
Yeah, the damage that's been done is little more than you.
Yeah. So she'll go over at it and she'll pat his side where the bullet holes are and set some magic in the metal and take her smith's tools and just kind of pry close some of the bullet holes. And then in about a minute he's back up.
All right, sounds good.
Just like putting patches on him.
Kinda, yeah. Like duct tape. She's pulling out duct tape and just like right over it. He's easier
the
to
color
heal though.
The
you
color
guys.
matches. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's like when your dog comes home from the vet and they had to give him an IV, so it's like their leg is shaved in one part.
Yeah.
No, healing Brutus is easy. That's a cantrip. Can't heal any of you guys with cantrips.
All right. So you are now in this, otherwise fairly empty room. By the time everybody is back up on their feet, you get Brutus back up and running. I would like everyone to make a perception check. Lula, I would like you to make this check with advantage.
15, sir.
Okay.
24.
19.
Thank God. For advantage, 22. Oh, I'm sorry.
20.
Not 22. Nah, oh my God. Miss Jackson.
Okay.
Fuck. That was a
Um,
wild ride in my brain.
Where is the gem at this point?
Because it takes the smith tools, to fix Brutus, she probably sets it like on the floor next to the dais. The pedestal. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Anybody who got above a 15 or above, notices that that gem is starting to glow. Gradually is starting to glow.
Come on.
Gotta get out.
Fuck.
I think we should head to the next room, guys.
Yep.
I was really hoping to rest here.
Next room.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
this
is-
hustle
I
to the
think we'll-
next room.
Oh, that's right. They're the pepper rooms.
I forgot. Yeah. Yeah.
On it.
This one's gonna burn your butt.
So you now enter the Carolina Reaper room.
God, that's a lot of fire.
Oh, I get the name. Yeah, that's real hot.
Oh, we go through here.
Is there really this
Vestibule.
Yeah, vestibule.
That's
Does
such
that
a
really
good name
exist?
for it.
It's a short hallway.
Can we rest
So
here?
like a short
we
hallway, we
wanna-
could
Short
take a
rest
short
here?
rest.
Could we close the door to the fire and just
Yeah.
like
Hmm. That is a future problem.
That door is actually just an archway.
oh, okay.
There's no actual door there. So there's a door behind you going back in,
Hmm.
Yeah, we close that door.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
you
wanna
close that
close
door behind you. Short hallway, and then it's just an archway leading to the Carolina.
Mhm. Cool. Cool.
Um,
we want.
I mean,
We're
Would we
taking
like
a
to?
short rest, right?
if we don't see any immediate danger, then maybe we can try it.
I'd like. I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, we could maybe
Yeah.
like do that and feel a little better.
And take a real life break for like a hot 5.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do a short rest and a real life tight 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So get up,
Right.
stretch your legs, and we will be back momentarily.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back. So,
I should have bought better rolls.
how was everybody's short rest? Did anybody make it back up to full hit points?
I did.
Still did.
I don't have a ton of
No.
hit points to do it with, so it's not that hard.
Well, it's harder than you think because Elza did not make it back.
I didn't either. I'm like 3 shy.
That's exactly what Elsa is shy as well.
Should have rolled my own damn dice instead of letting D&D Beyond do it.
All right.
Okay.
We are here.
Yes, we
Dustin,
are.
did you want to add Elsa and Brutus?
Oh yeah, there's no Elsa and no Brutus.
Poor Ruru.
Aw,
Took a
poor
small
Ruru.
nap.
There's Brutus.
Poor Ruru.
Yeah.
And
It's fine. If he's like every other dog, like now that he's back, he doesn't remember any of the
And
bad
Elsa.
shit.
No.
He still wants a Trito.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you finish your short rest and come down the hall to this archway, leading into another room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Let's take this slowly this time, shall we?
We should probably do that.
Oh, there's
When we-
another fucking.
When we peer through the archway without actually physically stepping into the room, what do we see?
I don't like that thing at the end. That's bullshit.
Moss fuckery.
Moss fuckery?
Moss fuckery.
Ay, mucho fuckery.
It doesn't feel that hot.
No. Surprisingly, no.
So you peer into this room, and you see immediately. You can see that there is a bridge that goes over a fiery pit.
Mm.
At the far end of the room, the bridge, you see another large, like, dais
Mm-hmm.
with bluish, almost like spectral flames engulfing almost the entire dais, except for you can see a small dark shape
Okay.
like in the center of the flames. Until you actually enter the room, that's there are some, like, the walls have they're like carved with fiery motifs and art. So you get the sense that there is what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just gonna call it artwork. There's just some kind of like carved shit, murals. That's what I was looking for. Murals adorn the side of the.
Let's head in. Can't go back.
Yeah. Nope. Though I'd like to take a look at those murals.
Elsa says, "Are you sure we can't go back?"
you can stay in this room.
Actually, on second thought, I really don't want to get my ass and then shot again. So I would really prefer not to go into that.
All right.
We go.
Alright, so who's the first one into the room?
Bill will do it. He's gonna like come to this doorway and he's gonna like full cop check the corners.
So Zilmi, you enter this large chamber filled with intense heat and the crackling sound of flames. The walls are adorned with fairy motifs, and the air shimmers with heat waves. At the far end of the room in the center stands a raised platform with a pedestal upon which rests a crystal orb engulfed in fire. As you pass the threshold into the room, you can start to make out words in the fire. Above the pedestal, ancient runes spelling out a riddle. In fire's dance, the path lies hidden. Seek the sequence and ignite the way.
And that's the blue fire across the room that says that? Or
In the
close
blue
fire?
fire,
Okay.
you see these like floating words start to appear as you cross the threshold into the room.
I'll follow Zill.
At the entrance, once the two of you are enters, at the entrance of this chamber, on two on each side on those angled, there are 4 lit torches. Each, yeah, there are 4 lit torches. I would like everyone to make, what do you want to do checks? Perception, investigation, what do you, as you enter this room, I assume you are keeping your eyes out. Something, how are you gonna try and gather some information?
I would like to use investigation, and this is specifically my eye for detail, to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Okay. So yeah, make an investigation check. What does everybody else do?
Let's see.
Is between these lit torches, is this, it looks like there's a red thing. Is that actually something hanging on the wall?
Though, yes, there is. There are banners hanging around each of the 4 torches.
Okay. Yeah, I want to check those out.
Each banner has a different symbol. Go ahead and make a history check.
I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Been alive a long time, but I don't know a lot of shit. That's only a 7.
Okay. With a 17, you see the 4 lit torches next.
It's only a 7, not a 17.
Court got a 17.
Oh, sorry, Court 17. Sorry, just making sure.
With Court's 17, you see these 4 lit torches next to each of these banners with different symbols on them. You can't decipher what symbols are, but you, in your investigation, you is and it unseats from the sconce that it's stuck in, and the bridge over the pit of lava disappears.
Oh.
Oh. Ignite the way.
What are you thinking, Endeavor?
So
So if I put the torch
now,
back, does the bridge come back?
it does not.
Oh, fuck.
There. No more bridge.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting to happen.
Um, Lula, Endeavor, what are the two of you thinking about?
Well, which torch did you remove?
Probably this one right here. Just the
Okay.
first one that I'm standing right by.
Okay.
Dustin, what was the word? What were the words in the fire again?
You look across this pit and the words are still there. The words read, "In fire's dance, the path lies hidden. Seek the sequence and ignite the way." I can throw that in in the chat as well for you.
So we need.
Can I look at the torch that Talia picked up?
Sure.
Actually, you know what? I'll just do the one next to Zil,
Mhm.
since I'm closest, since I'm on this side.
Okay.
Can I investigate that?
Sure.
Torch?
Roll investigation. Is there anything specific that you are looking for or want to do?
Symbols on the torch, like the stick of the torch, or like the
Okay.
handle. But it's a 12.
12. You don't see any um you don't see any symbols or iconography torch itself. But the sconce that the torch is seated in bears the same symbol as one of the, um
Wax.
as one of the banners. Go ahead and roll me a history check as your attention is drawn to this.
Not a Miss Jackson, 18.
18.
Yeah.
There is a the banners going from the left to the right. The banners are they're ancient dwarven runes. Actually no, that's not true. It uses the same alphabet, but they are not dwarven. You recognize Ignan, the language of fire elementals. And the four banners are Ember, Blaze, Spark, Inferno.
From left to right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Sequence.
And logic says.
place the torch in the sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But is it left to right, or is it intensity of flame?
I would think progression.
Yeah. Spark,
Spark, ember.
blaze, inferno.
Okay. Everyone grab a torch then.
I got
We'll
the
find out
impression,
really fast if it's not correct.
given that I was able to put the torch down and pick it up again, maybe I'm off base, but I don't get the impression that this is a one and done deal.
Yeah.
You find the
I mean-
sequence. There's only so many combinations that it can be.
Worst case, we have Endeavor turn into a bird again.
I
Fairies
feel really
across.
dumb as a bird, though.
I mean, you could turn into a smarter bird. Like, owls are really smart.
I mean, like a big bird to get us across, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
could also turn into.
even though this fire doesn't feel extremely hot, I suspect that if I am a small owl, it may be a little hotter than I can handle.
Now I'm imagining turning into an owl, like for its intelligence, to solve puzzles. Like polymorph into it, since then you would take its intelligence.
My
Mhm.
intelligence is higher. I think my intelligence is higher than the owl. Potentially. I'm not sure. Actually, it might not be.
Alright. Yeah, so we will move, each of us move to a...
Yeah, I was gonna take this guy.
I'll pick the one that I'm standing by.
Sorry, I was trying to move me, not ping.
I mean, we have the same color hair, so I get it.
All right. So the four of you are all standing at
We're just
at one of
by
the
Elsa.
sconces.
Right.
Mhm.
So what are you doing?
Well, so each of us should have a torch with a different symbol on it, right?
The sconce has a symbol.
The sconce has a symbol.
Maybe
So
we need to pick them up in a specific order,
I don't think so. I think
or
it's
just
putting it in.
or walking across,
Well, let's try taking them out, and
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
putting them back, and
Putting
then
them back.
we'll see if that doesn't work. Then we'll.
and the order was
Artificers!
from left where Zill is standing
Yes.
all the way to where Endeavor is standing,
Mhm.
right?
Correct. On the banners, but that doesn't. Yeah, do the sconces match the banner order? Like, is the sconce I'm standing in front of Blaze? Essentially, Lula's trying to do
No.
the magical IT of
You're-
turn it on and turn it off again.
Lula, your banner does not match your sconce.
So my banner is Blaze, but my sconce is...
Ember.
Wait. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, so it should be... For the banners, it should be Ember and Blaze on Zill and Lula's side.
Mm.
And then Spark and Inferno banners on Helia and...
I said that backwards. The sconces.
Dude.
Mm.
So this...
Wait, now I'm confused.
I
What did
fucking
tell
am
you?
gonna come up there and hurt you so bad.
You're just gonna hear stomping up the stairs all of a sudden.
And then a scream as he is shoved out of frame.
The so Lula,
Yeah.
the banner next to your sconce is Ember.
Okay, so it's...
The banner is Ember. Your sconce is Blaze.
Okay, so that Ember, Blaze, Spark, Inferno is the sconces.
Sconces.
Sconces. Okay.
Okay, what's the order of the banners,
Banners.
The banners are spark, ember, blaze, inferno.
Okay. This is sconces.
So the banners, if we follow the banners... Okay, so the banners are the correct... We think...
Are the correct?
We think.
Are the correct
Progression.
progression. So we go... Helia.
I'm by Spark, right?
Yeah, you're by Spark.
Right.
So
I will
Helia.
put mine down first, then.
Zill.
Okay.
I've confused myself. You confused me. Fuck. Me. Lula. It has to be this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Endeavor's the same.
Yes.
Mhm.
I looked at my notes and got confused.
Yeah. I'm actually deleting it out of my notes because it's just I'm confusing myself. There's too many of the same word. Mine is the same on both though.
So,
Yours is the same on both, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You go last.
so you do Helia, if I...
Yeah.
Trying to repeat it back to you. Helia,
Yep.
then Zilni,
Mm-hmm.
then Lula,
Yep.
then Endeavor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is the order that you said, right?
Is
I'm
the
just-
order I said?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Endeavor places that fourth torch,
Mm.
and the bridge reappears.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Before
So
we
the-
walk across it,
Yeah.
I am going to send Bug
Okay.
over to the bridge. And Bug's got a walking speed of 20 feet. And Bug's just gonna toddle across the bridge
Okay.
for a second.
Uh,
Probably not heavy
it-
enough to trigger anything, but I want to make sure that this thing actually
It-
exists.
It takes a bit. Bug's not real fast, but Bug skitters across.
I'll fly back
and
to me.
now Bug is... Yeah, and then Bug walks or flies back to you.
Okay.
Gonna just...
Seems safe enough.
Okay, guys. I think we're good.
What's the distance?
Was there no change to the bridge reappeared? Any change to the blue fire in the back?
Nope.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
We go.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Take a step.
All right. Make a perception check.
Me too.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Hmm.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Cool.
I mean, except for the everything
Yeah.
that you're in.
But no instant death.
Yeah. No marketable
Okay.
change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on
Cool.
Brutus's
I can
back.
take that.
So I'll just move Lula.
Once you get about Zilni, once you get about halfway across, and gradually more so as you cross the bridge, you can see the words, those spectral, fiery words, stay the same intensity, but the rest of the fire dies down. By the time you get to the other side of the bridge, the fire is almost completely gone, and most of the riddle, those words, are gradually starting to until you get up to that pedestal, and the only words that are still visible are "ignite the way." And as you and Endeavor, as you take a step onto that pedestal, in corner of the room, that in this corner of the room, a secret door slides open, revealing a hallway.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
Oh, and Elsa follows you all across the bridge.
All right.
All right.
And there's no other discernible door.
Nope.
It's just the secret one that opens.
Just
Okay.
the secret one that opens.
That's kind of nifty.
So
Should
it
have more
says
secret doors.
ignite the way. Do we take the fire?
All of that spectral fire, while you're standing near the gone.
Is it just?
Yeah,
Is
but
it a
does that
gem,
hallway
though?
look dark?
No, actually. It is dark, like right at the entrance, but you can see a strong amber glow that looks as though it's bouncing off from deep down that hallway. And that hallway
Okay.
is only about 5 feet.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this is an Avatar, like keep the flame kind of thing.
No,
Before we
it
get to
is.
the
It is much more an Avatar secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
secret tunnel.
There you go.
Okay. Then let's go down the hallway.
Let's do the thing. Secret door.
You go through the secret door, down the secret hallway, and the worked, polished stone of this temple gradually gives way for the next 1 to 200 feet. The worked and polished stone brick gives way to more net. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Anyone who is resistant to fire can make this with advantage.
25.
6.
Also 25.
Nat 20 for 23 for Lula. And 9 for Brutus.
Okay. The DC was 12. If you got a 12 or higher, you 1 point. If you failed an 11 or lower, 2 points of fire damage. It is tight quarters in here, and the heat is just billowing through this tight corridor, and the farther you go, the hotter it gets. After about 200 feet, the cave opens up into a wide open space. It appears that you're outside now. And you step out. It's a wide open, and you realize that you are inside the caldera.
Cool. This is kind of nifty.
Mm-hmm.
I need everyone to make.
I think it's kind of cool.
You fucking Lucy.
As you make your way down, you find yourself following this path towards the center of the caldera. And it's another 200 feet or so after you're outside. But you see the phoenix flying low, but circling a small, like, rock outcropping inside the lake of lava. As the phoenix circles, you can see that it flaps its wings and a huge wave of fire descends towards the ground. And a moment later, towards this, you see a lightning bolt come up from that little island, up towards the phoenix. As you begin to get closer, you can see that there are 4 creatures that are already engaged in combat with this phoenix.
Someone steal our job?
So much for talking to it.
The
Do we recognize them at all? Like being from from Skytown?
As you begin to get closer, go ahead and make perception check, everybody.
Fucking Saoirse.
22. Who the hell took my job?
Who the fuck are you? I'm really distracted by the phoenix.
18 for Brutus.
It's really
14
pretty.
for Lulu. Lula.
Okay. Court.
1 second. Yes, I'm also distracted by the phoenix.
Okay.
10.
Oh yeah, isn't it really pretty?
Or big.
It's
really. Elsa and Zilny are the only 2 who make this connection. But one of the creatures you can see is a large gnoll and is wearing a tattered, almost hodgepodge version, but it is armor matching the armor that Helia is.
So it could be and we didn't recognize the signias on that armor.
You did not.
So they might not be from Skytown. They might
You're
be from the
shaking
town
off?
that we saw, the village. Nah, leave it on. I don't really see.
I'm stripped naked in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you do,
Underclothes.
you will have to do it next week when we return.
Hey.
Because
so
at
much for
9 o'clock, I'm not having for a 3-way Phoenix battle.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, we were gonna talk to this thing.
Let's make friends with it.
So if we attack the other party, then maybe the Phoenix will say, "Oh, they're allies," and I won't burn them to a crisp.
Maybe.
We should attack them from afar, though, because it seemed to do lots of fire. Big fire.
I don't really do attacking from far, but we'll try.
I mean, you know what they say. Only one way to find out.
I don't think my sword's going to be particularly effective here, friends.
No, me either.
You say that now.
I mean, it's very effective if you're stabbing people.
Yeah.
I said I'm sorry.
Right now, actually, so right...
So I see 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Give me 1 second to.
Up here? There's a person? Or just a cannon?
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
No, and now I can't see anybody.
I can only see me.
I saw someone here. Okay, so 1, 2.
I quit it.
Oh, you used that cool owl mini.
I did.
I like that one. They will be a character one day. Oh, you're fucking with the walls. Okay. That's fine. Whatever.
Authenticity. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yes. Dustin scrambles to add walls to this map.
You see nothing.
Honestly, adding walls is the hardest effing part.
It really
Doesn't
is.
matter.
That's really the nice thing about Dungeon Alchemist, though, is that you can like export the walls, and it'll.
Yeah.
I don't know if it does it for like natural things, the sight lines, but like actual physical walls, you can upload the JSON file, and it'll input it and lights, and it's real nice because I hate putting walls and windows in.
All right. So you all can see the Phoenix.
We're gonna assume
is right here.
Okay.
And it's like flapping its wings and kind of above, as it like is swooping down. Zilny, you can also see this knoll and an owlin. Actually, you can see the knoll, the owlin, and on this rock, there's a goblin.
Oh, I see.
This is a very eclectic group.
I thought we were weird.
So.
No, we're pretty. Well, Endeavor is not normal, sorry.
I think I feel insulted.
Yeah, and Helia
You
only
wanna be
thinks
like
being
everyone else.
normal.
Yeah. Yeah, you should take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I just feel very tall most of the time.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's all I've got for this evening.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we will catch everybody back next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
For our last potential session
so,
of
Yeah, so we'll have next week Skytown, and then the following week on the 5th, we are going to start our Pride Month. To be determined.
Yeah, we'll send out like TikToks and such. And
whatever I come up with at some point this weekend.
Yeah.
I got 3 days. That's an extra day in there.
Yeah, exactly. You got all day Monday.
Yeah.
If you do what I did, then you take Tuesday off and have 4 days.
But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna try out a new catchphrase to sign off. Don't be a dick.
That's good advice.
Yep.
Gonna be my new catchphrase.
Thanks everyone for watching. It was a blast.
Thanks, people.
Good night.
Thanks,
Have a good night.